Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to every one of you folks wherever you are across the globe. We welcome you live all the way from Honey Glass Cricket Stadium, Lahore, where this special match is organized between two of the very competitive sides. Under 12 boys, Asian Tuskers are taking on Punjabs. And a little while ago, toss has been done and dusted, and the captain Faris of Asian Tuskers has won the toss and opted to bat first. Mind you, it will be a 20 over encounter. 20 overs per side will be played between these players. These are under 12 kids, and we all know that Honey Glass Institution is one of the very best across Pakistan when it comes to forming cricketers, and they are preparing at the grassroots level, and this will be a very good contest we are expecting, because both of the sides are very well balanced in batting, bowling and all of the departments, except their fielding, I would say, because they are quite young, very little, under 12 only, these boys, and they are learning. It's a learning curve, more than that, for all of these boys, but they really show some promise. And today's encounter is going to be very interesting and very entertaining. This is what I'm suspecting. In my opinion, the boundaries just dimensions are a little too much for my liking, because the boys are only under 12, but still it's going to be a challenging one for them, and if they like facing the challenges at grassroots level from the words go in their career, then they will groom and become very mature cricketers as they progress with the age, with the time, and everything is going to come with yielding fruit for these boys in future. This is what is being expected at the moment. It's a very good ground, beautiful view across Pakistan, one of the most picturesque stadium, this Honey Glass Cricket Stadium, Lahore, and in my opinion, after Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, it's the best stadium here in Lahore. It's a very good facility for the younger ones, for the kids to perform in this infrastructure, in this environment, and I'm hoping that these boys will be fully excited to perform, and their supporters, their parents in particular, are there in the ground to support their boys, and this is what is expected at this level. It's only a grassroots level, it's a school level, mind you, but these boys I'm expecting will be showing some promise, and this is what you can expect. Beautiful color kits for all of the boys, for both of the sides, presenting a very good picture and a beautiful view of the ground as well. So the opening batters are just about ready to make their way to the center for the opening batters are just making their way to the pitch, and the opening bowler is just about ready on his bowling mark. Will be starting from the pavilion end, and they're all about good to go. The first 6 overs is going to be a mandatory power play, we all know. In the 6 overs, field restrictions will be applied. Saif Lahori is the captain of Punjab. He's lost the toss, but he was pretty much confident. Just talked to both of these boys at the toss. Looked pretty confident, especially Faris, the captain of Asia Tuskers, winning the toss and without any surprises, opening the batting and deciding to bat first. Looks as if they've done their homework cut out for this all-important match. This is going to be more than entertainment, I can tell you, viewers, because it's cricket, and it's the game which is loved mostly here in Pakistan. People do love cricket, there is no question about it. If you take a look at the field, it looks a little bit of mixed bag field in my opinion, because majority of the players controlling the leg side. Inside the ring they have backward of square, a sort of fine leg, and they have a mid wicket, short mid wicket inside the circle. They have a cow corner back on the boundary. They have a mid on inside the circle, and they have a mid off extra cover, and they have a point inside the circle, whereas a short third is inside the circle as well. Mind you, only 2 fielders will be allowed outside the 30-yard circle during the mandatory power play. Muzammil will be officiating the match, the umpire, the on-field umpire. And his partner is going to be Zulfikar. Just about getting ready. Taking a little bit of time before the start of this all-important match. What an exciting moment this for all of these young boys. These kids are fully pumped up. They love their game. There's no question about that. All of them seem to be ready for this encounter. It will be good to see how they start off. They'll throw the ball to a seamer with the new cherry, I'm sure, and we'll look for some sort of swing if it is available. We'll search for the swing. Normally the ball does do a little bit at this point in time. Just a little bit of breeze is blowing across the field. I don't think it's going to have that much effect. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. It's a good sunshine, clear sunshine, and we can enjoy some thrilling cricket of these younger boys here in Gunning Glass Cricket Stadium, I'm sure. Right, then the opening batter is just about ready to take his guard, and the umpire is making sure that all of the boys are ready to take their positions in the field, and just giving them a few instructions before the start of the play, which is very important at this level. It's not that easy for the officials as well to make these boys get involved into the game and take care of the time as well. They have 85 minutes to complete their 20 overs quota. It's not that easy, even for the mature ones. For the younger ones, it's going to be a challenging one, but they like challenges. This is what I've heard. Very good news is I've heard good things about these boys, these younger ones. They love their game, very passionate. Even at this level, they're learning and just gaining rhythm, and just seem to be somewhat understanding what they're doing in the middle, which is very important. You can't ask for more at the grassroots level like this for the younger ones, for the kids. Looks as if that everything is in readiness, and we are about to witness the first ball being delivered. Here we go. Starts off with a gentle delivery, and it's been called as a no ball. Oh, that's not a good start for the bowling side. That's the last thing you need when you don't win the toss and the opposition are batting first, and you start off with an illegal delivery, and that too with a no ball. So it's going to be a freebie now, a free hit. Will be a license for the batter to go big. Another loose delivery down the left side. Just needs to calm himself a little bit, in my opinion, the youngster, the bowler. Shiraz is just getting a little bit carried away. Yes, I can understand it is a pressure, but needs to just calm down a little. It's a better delivery this time, played well off the back foot. Now run there, dot ball. It was a free hit, mind you. So runs on the board already here for Asia Tuskers. Asia Tuskers, where did they get this name from? Ah, very amazing name. Down the right side will be given as a wide. Have to be careful with the lines. You don't expect the pace to be that quick at this level. But the lines and lengths needed to be sorted out. That was a poor delivery. 5 wides added to the total. Down the leg side. You can't afford to earn in the line. It's going to be very important. Now he has changed his angle. That's good thinking. Looks as if. Good delivery, good comeback. Change of angle working for the young Shiraz. Shiraz is his name. I got just a little carried away with the names of the younger boys as well. Anyways, they're going to be the future stars, I'm sure. Their parents will be proud of them. Down the left side, another wide. Even these wides are making the batter wait a little bit as well. So at times, if too many wides are bowled, as a batsman, if you don't get many deliveries to feel on the bat earlier in the piece, you can get carried away. A little bit of time is being taken now. Down the left side wide. Too many wide deliveries. This has been a poor start for Shiraz, the young boy. Sulaiman is the opening batsman and Ahmed is his partner. Yet to face the ball is Ahmed. Yet to get up the mark, both of the batsmen at the moment. Shiraz trying his luck here. Slow delivery, nicely bowled. Good line, better line. There's a little bit of inquiry, but it's not very often that you get leg before is in your favor with that angle because he's coming from round the stumps. So it's not that easy all the time when you get leg before decisions in your favor as a bowler. Went across the line there, Sulaiman the batter, but no damage done. Another dot ball. Once again, for the slow delivery, hardly seemed to have reached the batsman. So they have the same field, no changes in the field as it was with the start. Slow delivery, played gently to mid-on and scamper through for a single. So runs on the board here with the bat for Suleiman. He gets off the mark with that single. Seven runs came off the first over. Beside those no ball and wides, it was a good over. Only one run off the bat. So it was a good comeback by Sharez after spraying the ball around early in the piece. It's a brand new cherry, so very hard to control for the bowlers. Muzammil is doing the umpiring. Belongs to Laya, does Muzammil, the umpire. And a slow delivery across the right-hander. Nicely bowled using the angle. It's a good start with the ball here for this youngster. So I get the feeling these boys, if they manage to get above 100 runs in the quota of 20 overs, it's going to be a very good game. They've got a good start, not with the bat though, only one run with the bat by Suleiman, and seems to be struggling to make contact with the ball. Hussain has started off well with the ball. Changed his angle coming from over the stumps down the leg side. I don't think he needed to change his angle there. He was bowling well by coming round the stumps, was taking the ball across the right-hander. All of a sudden just changed his angle and bowled a wide down the leg side. So have to be careful. Now he wants a little bit of change. He wants his cow corner fielder to be rather deep. Down the leg side, yet another wide. So this is not going to help his cause. I don't know who prompted him to change his angle. He was bowling brilliantly from round the stumps, all of a sudden changed his angle and bowled a couple of wides. Seems to be struggling with this angle. Hussain, the bowler. Another wide here. Now this is getting boring here. To be careful with the lines. We had about 4 wides in the first over, 4 or 5 wides, and now 3 on the trot here. That is not helpful. That's not good. It's poor signs for the bowling side. For those who have just joined us now, earlier on the toss has been won by Faris, the captain of Asia Tuskers, and he has decided to bat first. They've got a good start, merely because of some poor bowling. Lost his line of control completely after changing the angle. Still this question is circling in my mind. Who has asked this youngster to change his angle? Back to round the stumps again, I get the feeling. Alright, now back to that angle. And there you go. He's quite comfortable with that angle. Why would you change if you have that kind of, ability? But he's gone for 4. That's another point. This time the batsman Gets the opportunity to get one in the slot, and he grabs the opportunity with both hands. First boundary here for Power Punjab. Is your Tuskers, beg your pardon. Now they have a mid-wicket controlling the boundary because of that stroke, the last stroke, and he owes in line once again, does the bowler Hussain. This time down the leg side, no point bowling down the leg side from round the stumps angle, but seems to be all over the place. Now this is waste of energy. I mean, the coaches should work on the accuracy of these bowlers because they don't have much to offer with the pace because they're only slim, only learning young lads under 12, so they don't have to go for the pace. They need to work on their accuracies, in my opinion. Even the batsmen don't have that much great eye at this level to pick your length and hit you off the length. So needs to do some work on the accuracy, the coaches here, for these bowlers. So must be relieved now, the boys of Punjab, Power Punjab. They've taken the first wicket of Suleiman, who made only 5 runs. And it's been Noshi, who's been batter of the opening 2 bowlers. And he has taken the wicket. Moving away from the stumps, showing his stumps. It's good delivery. No, she has completed that over on a high note by taking a wicket. The last delivery, there was a long hop down the leg side and worked for the keeper as well. Dived but couldn't save at least a couple. Is on offer. A couple of runs taken by the 2 batters. .27 already on the board with a wicket lost in the last over. And it's Hamza now into the attack. Started off well, but has given away 2 runs for the last delivery. So in the first 6 overs, there will be only 2 fielders outside the short circle. I don't know if it is 30 yard or less. Looks as if it is 30-yard circle. And the boundary seems to be about 45 yards at maximum dimensions, in my opinion. And this is what it should be when you're under 12. Have a look at that. He's bowled him. He's bowled him, backing away from the stumps. Poor technique and pays the price. Ahmed is gone without troubling the scorer. So 2 wickets here for Power Punjab, showing some power with the ball, enjoying their success very early in the piece into the 3rd over. They've taken 2 important wickets and both of the openers now are back in the dugout. Well. After too many wides, it's been a mixed bag start here for Power Punjab. They've taken 2 wickets now. Both of the openers are removed from the show. Look at those extras. 16 to be precise. Too many extras. It's not the innings total extras. It's only innings starting extras. We are only into the 3rd over. You cannot even expect at mature level that many extras after 20 overs even. But yeah, you can expect some extras, but not that many when you're talking about under 12 kids. But they really made a sort of comeback after taking 2 wickets. Too many extras, then made a valiant comeback. The Power Punjab boys, must give credit to them. Changed their bowlers. Good captaincy as well here by young Saif. Now we can easily say that the momentum is clearly with the bowling side. A very famous kit this, which Power Punjab boys are wearing. The Pakistan team's kit in 1992 World Cup. Pakistan obviously won that World Cup. It's very good to have that legacy into these young new generations, just letting them know at this level that what Pakistan have achieved in the past and what it means for Pakistan when you're talking about cricket, the ODI cricket or the limited overs game. They have an interesting sort of short mid-off here, but the ball is wavered and it's a no ball because it's bounced too many times. At the time of reaching the bat, it bounced about 2 or 3 times. That's why the umpire has given it a no rather than wide, because it was down the leg side as well. Now it's going to be a free hit here, a chance for the batsman to free his arms. He goes for it, but he was late into attempting that pull shot. He was moving across the stumps, shuffling, and he was pretty late. The bowlers are bowling slow, I can understand, but the batsmen, these batters, these boys, are pretty late into reacting as well to attempt those strokes. Leaves that safely alone, but didn't bounce at all, and it's wide given by the umpire. So the weather will become cooler by the passage of time as we are entering into the evening part. The sunshine is just fading a little bit with the passage of time, and with that a little bit of cool breeze will blow across the field, and later on there will be some dew expected as well. This is a pretty nice pitch for these boys. They're quite lucky, in my opinion, to play at this level with this sort of infrastructure that was dragged from way outside the off stump and pinched a single, one of the rare singles being taken in this innings so far. Short mid-wicket came into play. It's a beautiful ground, this. I always love whenever I come to commentate or do whatever assignments I have regarding cricket in this Gunning Glass Cricket Academy. Such a beautiful cricket ground. Always love doing commentary and other stuff regarding cricket. And they're doing a very good job, in my opinion, across Pakistan. The Ghani Institute is one of the best institutes across the country, without a doubt, without any question. The great Salman Butt, what a player he was. He's coaching here, regular part, and he takes a lot of interest. He's doing nowadays commentary as well. He's a very good cricketing brain. He does Salman Butt. In my opinion, the best left-hander after great Saeed Anwar for Pakistan. And I'm back live now in another wide. So nothing changing in terms of the accuracy from the bowlers. They've gotten 2 wickets, that is fair enough. But on the other hand, they need to work on their line and lengths. Yes, I'm not pretty harsh. I can't afford to be harsh. They're under 12. They're learning. They're very young. But some sort of accuracy got to be there. That's good. That's better. And bat on ball as well. Little bit of fumble. Acceptable. Only 1 run taken at mid-on. Straightish mid-on. So it's all happening. It's action. We haven't seen a lot of boundaries. Only 1 boundary hit by Suleiman, the batter who is out in the dugout. Look at that, backing away. Now this is one thing which they need to take care of. Most of these batters I saw backing away a little bit too much. They need to keep their eye on the ball, these boys. If they are to make contact with the ball, you got to keep your eyes on the ball. So spinner is into the play here. Flighted delivery, good one. He's bowling brilliantly, this young lad. Good delivery, quicker one. He was on the back foot in no man's land on that occasion, the batter. Flores is at the crease. He's the captain of the side as well for Asia Tuskers. I love this name, Asia Tuskers. Amazing, really. Cricket is loved in Pakistan. There is no question about that. Currently, Sri Lanka touring Pakistan. And today is the second match of the 3 ODIs. That's in the air. 1 hop to mid-off and a quick single. In the end, no damage done. Good running. You can't expect the throw to be hard because they're under 12. They're only young. So they can take their arms. The batters, on the other hand, the batters are not as swift as somebody like mature players. But still, it's kind of a contest, which is good. It's kind of a cat and mouse place. Between the bat and ball, I can say. The ball's being slipped down the leg side in the first overs by the seamers. The spinners seem to be having a better control as compared to the seamers, which is good. And 2 wickets being taken as well. They're only into the power play, into the mandatory power play. .35 for 2. Scoring rate is okay, more than okay in my opinion, because they've been helped with some poor bowling by poor Punjab boys. Didn't have to do a lot of work with the bat. Look at that, just trying to take that from way outside the off stump. It was at about 7th or 8th stump. Luckily not given wide by the umpire, but it was a good bit of line in my opinion, just to make the batsman drag. Make him feel for it, fishing for it, outside the off stump. I didn't see any change in the field. There was one change when they had a short mid-off in play for a couple of deliveries. Prior to that, it's been same sort of feel in my opinion. When a boundary was struck, then they had a mid-wicket or sort of in front of square fielder, in between mid-wicket and square leg on the boundary, controlling the fence. But now he too is inside the circle and he's knocked him over this time. It was a shorter one, didn't rise to his expectation, and he was late in attempting that pull shot, and castle and jubilation for the bowler. Middle stump shattered, another wicket goes down, wickets tumbling here in patches. So 3 wickets gone down already. We are into the power play. This is good comeback by the bowling side after bowling too many extra deliveries, too many extra runs given, and now they came back taking Zidane. Zidane is the new coming batter at number 5. Faris, the captain, is going to be at the non-striking end, whereas Zidane, the new coming batter, is on strike. Nicely bowled, worked away on the onside. Immediately off the mark is Zidane. Had to hurry, but makes the run comfortably in the end, I would say, because the throw was at the wrong end. Had that been at the bowler's end, at the non-striking end, the things could have been interesting. Ryan is the new coming batter who has gotten off the mark, and it was Zidane, the batsman, out, the last batter. So correction, I'm sorry, because I'm not quite familiar with these boys, but they are very promising, not taking anything away from their credits. Their parents are proud of them, there is no question about that. Playing in Pakistan's best institute, Ghani Institute, here in Lahore, under the supervision and the coaching of great Salman Butt. Well, Faris, the captain of Asia Tuskers, seems to be a very confident lad. Earlier, talked to him at the toss. He was speaking English. That was amazing. Good to see boys speaking English at this level in Pakistan. It's good grooming for them from the grassroots level. Not only they're playing good cricket, but they're having good schooling as well. Academic schooling is very important, as it is with the sports, with cricket. So they're taking both in parallel sort of ways, which is a positive sign. Another appeal here, but umpire says it was sliding down the leg side. So the spinner is having a good time because he has some control, which is good to see at this level. You start getting control at this level, he can only become better, with the passage of time. And he has got the best facility, best institution where he's playing, and there you go, he gets his mare. Have a look at him jumping. Yes, son, you can jump because you're good and you're man. It was a genuine off-breaker, and he was caught napping, was the batsman, had no clue whatsoever, and he's a goner. 4 wickets are down now. Punjab powers are in total power and command here in Ghani Institute, Lahore. Right then, another wicket goes down. Now it's becoming a little bit of worry here for the batting side, for the Asia Tuskers, to to play their quota of 20 overs. It's not going to be easy for these young boys. Fly to delivery, went for the drive. Didn't get the connection of his liking there. In my opinion, so far, Aram has been the pick of the bowlers in terms of accuracy. This is in the air. This is a chance. No. It didn't reach to that cover fielder. It was in the air for a while. Could have been curtains for the batsman. Had that ball reach on the full to the fielder. Lucky enough, it went after one bounce to the fielder. Right then, power play is done and dusted. It's 39 for 4 after 6 overs. Struggling at the moment batting side after winning the toss and opting to bat first. Forrest, the captain, who is still at the crease, batting on 4. He's been joined by Ibi, his partner. Needs a little bit of support here from his partners. The captain, Forrest, I know he's promising. He's got the potential. He's got a big heart at this level. Very confident boy. Down the leg side, that will be given as a wide. Side again, that's back-to-back wides. This has been only very in this bowling stint so far by Punjab Powers. Before reaching the batsman, no ball. Yeah, there is a law in the 42 laws of MCC law book. Bouncing twice before reaching the popping crease will be given as a no ball. Same was the case here. You don't see this thing at mature cricket and mature level, but yeah, when it's under 12 and these young lads are playing, you can expect. Have a look at that. That one bounced more than 2 times. Another no ball. Well, the pitch is the same. It's 22 yards. 66 feet, and it's a bit too much in my opinion for under 12 boys. Should be a little shorter. Fair enough. But you can't change the pitch. It's the only length of the pitch which is the same from the past 2 centuries. When the cricket started in 1744, it was a chain which measurement was 22 yards, and with that chain the measurement of the pitch came into play, and from then on up till now it's been the same. No matter at which level you play cricket, when you're playing cricket with bat and ball, the pitch's length is going to be the same. There will be a little bit of compromise with the width of the pitch at times, but not with the length. Now the bowling change doesn't bring any change in the result because he bowls another wide here down the leg side. It has become a routine now, these wides. Noshi back into the attack. He's taken a wicket as well. Noshi taken the first wicket, I remember, of Suleiman. Good comeback delivery after bowling a wide. So somehow if they can stretch this score to 3-figure mark, to 100, I think it's going to be a challenging one later on in the second innings. And they will be helped with some poor bowling like this as well. Even wicket-keeper couldn't gather that ball, so 2 runs taken, 2 wides more added to the total. That is going to be helpful for Asia Tuskers. Slow delivery, back of length, played straight to short cover. They have a fielder in place at short cover. It's fairly short, unusual sort of field position. You can expect from under 12 kids to have unusual things in terms of the field positions. You see unusual field positions in test match cricket more often than not, because the batters just seem to go a little quiet. Not nowadays, because after baseball, England have started playing very aggressively even in test cricket. Back in a way, playing nicely towards the cover for a single. Another run added. It was a good looking shot, confident looking shot. The field restrictions are removed, but they don't have many boys patrolling the fence, so that is clear indication that they're not afraid of the batting, because the batting hasn't been aggressive so far. Good delivery, slower in pace, but line was good. Noshi finishes the over with a good delivery. "43 for 4 after 7. A little bit of conference meeting here by Power Punjab boys. Don't want this partnership to stretch further, whereas the opposition, the opposing batters of Asia Tuskers would love to carry this partnership as long as possible, because I get the feeling that this is arguably the last recognized pair, and after this the all-rounders and the tail-enders will start to the batting. Faris and Ibi needs to stretch this partnership as long as they can. Faris, obviously the captain of the side, playing well. He's on 5 of just 9 deliveries, whereas his partner is batting on 1. Flighted delivery nicely bowled, good control shown here by the spinner. And the wicket keeper just made a mess of it, should have been able to stop that. They've taken a bye. Another run taken by the batter. He's been very impressive. He's only young. He's about 10 years old, I suspect. But he's shown very good promise as the bowler. And a very good control as well. Back of length played back to the bowler for no run. Width was provided, but it was very slow delivery. Play and a miss again, went across the line. Have to be careful. We've already lost 4 wickets. Just trying to take the bowling on, but just haven't been successful so far. This time just overdoing a little bit, the bowler, conceding a wide outside the off stump. Just lovely environment here, this Glass Institute, Lahore. Another play and a miss, good delivery. This is good bowling. He's brave enough to give the ball air. He has the courage to bowl with loopy tendency, loopy trajectory rather. It's a good finish to the over by the youngster. 8 was bowled, 43 for 4. These tiny little kids playing brilliantly. There's been some indiscipline. It was expected at this level. But prior to that, the bowling has been exceptional. Taken 4 wickets. And haven't let the batters get off the hook. That's quick delivery. That's quick delivery. Good bowling. The line was good as well. Hussain is back into the attack. He's relatively tall. Taller of the lot is Hussain. So you can expect a little bit of bounce from him. Yes, he's getting some good bounce as compared to his partners. This time umpire doesn't agree with the line. Just asks him to bowl that again soon. been impressive stuff by and large by the bowling side prior to those wides. They've gone for the appeal, and they've gotten their man as well. Well, another wicket goes down, half of the side back in the hut. So tumbling and struggling here, Asia Tuskers winning the toss, opting to bat first, and in all sorts of troubles at the moment, courtesy some brilliant bowling, good bowling by Power Punjab boys. Right, I was mentioning that he's taller of the lot, is Hussain the bowler, so you can expect some bounce from him, and this is what he's getting. He's extracting the bounce, and which is good. He's taken a wicket. EB has left his captain. Forrest is still there fighting. Abdullah, the new coming batter, will be on strike at number 7. Now it's up to the all-rounders, the late middle order, and then the tail. So it's going to be very tough for these boys to play their quota of 20 overs. It was always tough. The kind of bowling was presented by the opposition. Brilliant display of bowling by Power Punjab boys. Taken 5 wickets on the score of 47. They're not into the halfway mark yet, only into the 9th over of the innings. Viewing the ball is going to be not that easy at this point in time, because it's almost approaching evening time and the sun has disappeared. There is no evidence of the sunlight in the ground, so viewing the ball is not going to be that easy for the batters. They have a packed leg side field. They have 4 boys on the offside. It's a good delivery, a little too high on the higher side. Asked an inquiry. He was pretty much convinced with that appeal, but clearly that ball wasn't going to go on to hit the stumps. But he's really making the life tough here for the batters. Hussain with his pace bounce. He is pacey at this level, there is no question about that. This is good pace at this level. Played away off the back foot this time, straight to the fielder, no run. A short fine leg is in play. A square leg, short square leg. They have a short mid wicket as well, long on back on the boundary, and they have a straightish mid on as well. And he's knocked him over. He's gotten another wicket. Oh, the wickets are absolutely going down like 9 pins here for Asia Tuskers. They've lost 6 wickets. So it's been Abdullah, the latest exit, but the captain's still there. Faris fighting hard, running short of partners at the moment. The captain of Asia Tuskers. Right then, 6 wickets are down and Hussain is bowling with his tail up. Another quick delivery down the leg side, this time will be given as a wide. Ahil is the new coming batter. Quick delivery and got through. He's absolutely taking wickets for fun here. Unplayable Hussain. 3 wickets in the over, 7 down. Under immense pressure here, Asia Tuskers. So I'll just come and gone, and it's 48 for 7 after 9. Right then, under the pump big time here. The batting side are feeling the heat. It's a cold weather, mind you. We are into the evening. The weather condition is not that hot, but feeling the heat here. The batters. All of a sudden, Hussain has become pick of the bowlers, has taken 3 wickets for only 2 runs. Unbelievable bowling. Faris, the captain, is still there, struggling on 5 of 14 deliveries. So it's been all about Power Punjabs at the moment. The bowling side are all over the opposition, have taken 7 wickets, and now they're relying on their seamers. The spinner has been impressive, but he's been taken out of the attack. Down the leg side will be adjudicated as wide. The wide's been there. They haven't left them, Power Punjab boys, but they've been very impressive in taking wickets. The last over yielded 3. Hussain, the pick of the bowlers, only given 1 run and taken 3 wickets. Incredible bowling. He's tall, he's taller of the lot, and he's extract some serious bounce, bowled with pace, with venom, and he was out of control. Now this time he's played it late and straight onto the stumps. You don't very often see that happening. And he hit the non-striker as well. Non-striker seems to be in trouble. I'm hoping against hope that he's okay, he's fine, he's bowling. He's on his knees, not feeling comfortable. He's only under 12. He's only a young lad. So this Cherry is pretty hard. I hope he's okay. Good to see he's back on his feet and not ready to leave the field, but got that ball struck straight on his leg. This can hurt you, especially at this point in time when it's an evening time here in Lahore and it's November 14. Mind you, winter season has arrived. That's a good delivery. Pitched up. They've gone for the appeal, but umpire's not interested. Look at them. They're all into it now. The body language of these boys. The Power Punjabs are fully into it, giving 100%, which is good to see. Good to see their excitement. And this is their zeal. This is their passion, which is always good at this level. This is a good grooming for these boys. They can only get better. Back of Langton got his man. Have a look at that. Catch him if you can. He's not catchable for his partners. He's absolutely enjoying himself there, the bowler. He's taken an important wicket here. 8 wickets are down now. And this innings of Asia Tuskers at the moment is going nowhere. The Captain Forest is the latest exit. Fight it pretty hard, did the captain, but finally he was castled. Has left the arena, and now they are 8 down. Now it's up to the tail-enders. Last 2 wickets remaining here for Asia Tuskers. They've scored only 49 and we are not even into the halfway mark. I was telling you at the start, it's not going to be that easy to play the quota of 20 overs for these young boys. And this is what is going against their favor. Needs a lot of courage, needs a lot of temperament. At this level, it's very tough. But should give credit to these boys. They've played almost halfway mark, 10 overs. You know, when you are under 12 and playing 10 overs, at this pitch, in these conditions, I would still give them credit because they've shown big heart, big courage. So this is always good. Running Glass, the best institute across Pakistan when you're talking about grooming players from the grassroots level. He's gone for the appeal. They're appealing a little bit too much in my opinion. Very much excited, these bowlers of Power Punjab. Seems to be feeling wicket off every delivery. And this is the passion, this is the zeal, this is the venom you require as a seamer, as a bowler. That's good to see from these young boys. I've been thoroughly impressed by this bowling attitude of the bowlers of Power Punjab. They really impressed me a lot. Very passionate, very excited, and at times out of control. You can expect a rush of blood at this level. Only young, only learning. Short one. Reach the bat at about second bounce. Or he just taken it after the one bounce, did the batter off the toes. Another dot ball here. So it's not going to be that easy for these tail-enders to bat in these circumstances when the opposition bowlers are absolutely bowling with the tail up and they are out of control. These boys, they are only tiny, but they are showing some big heart, which is very good in my opinion. Have a look at that. Another good delivery. So this is good pace. You know, even if they are bowling at 55 to 60 kph, at this age, it's going to be a quick delivery, considered as a quick delivery, because you don't expect the reflexes of the young boys facing to be that quick as well at this level, because it's only under 12. So whatever is happening is going in the favor of the bowling at the moment. Power Punjab are all over the opposition. Halfway mark, it's 49 for 8. Right then, the spinner is back into the attack once again. And he's got his man. There you go, him pumped up. Didn't he enjoy that wicket? He's bowled him and he's absolutely overjoyed. Congratulated. Gets the appreciation by his teammates. These younger boys are absolutely on fire. The Power Punjab boys. So the last kid is just making his way leisurely to the field. Number 11, you can expect him to go leisurely into the pitch. Good to see they have some good camaraderies between each other, greeted by his opponent players. That's good. These little ones are only learning what cricket is all about, what it means here in Pakistan at any level. That's the best thing and the best match, I would say, here, organized by Ghani Institute. We can only appreciate because, you know, providing them with all the facilities and just letting them feel the taste of cricket at this level is a phenomenal achievement. They can watch themselves on screen. Streaming live is going on YouTube. So through social media they've been watched. Commentaries being done. So it's amazing, simply amazing at this level. Well done to the Ghani Institute organizers. So last boy is in, and they have all the fielders very close to the bat. Yorick is the new coming batter, the last boy. Just taking a little bit of time before bowling to the last boy, the last lad. Full toss, he's hit it in the air and in the gap as well. And the fielder was bamboozled. Didn't feel the ball properly. And it allows the batter Yorick to get off the mark. Actually, fielder couldn't pick the ball there. The square leg fielder didn't have idea that ball would have come in his direction. Another loopy delivery and he's knocked him over. It's all over here for Asia Tuskers. They're all out. They're bundled out for just 50. That's brilliant bowling. Brilliant display of bowling here in the end by Power Punjab. Started off rather awkwardly, rather indisciplinedly, but then came back and picked up wickets like fun. Just taking wickets for fun. Most of these bowlers of Power Punjab never let the opposition batters get settled down one bit. Bundle them out for only 50 runs. So it will be a target of 51 runs to chase here for the opposition. We'll take a short break, and when we will come back, you will watch the run chase. Alright, good evening and welcome back once again from Gunny Glass Institute Lahore, where this all important match is happening. Asia Tuskers taking on Power Punjabs, and Power Punjab need 51 runs to chase in 120 deliveries, which shouldn't be a problem, but you never know at this level, as the opposition was jolted big time when Power Punjab were bowling. This is what you can expect by Asia Tuskers as well, because they are ready to face this challenge, to give it back to the opposition right now, because they couldn't impress with the bat. Asia Tuskers, they seem to be pretty much ready for this challenge to stop the opposition from getting those 51 runs. So the players of Asia Tuskers have taken the field and now waiting for the batters of Power Punjab to make their way to the centre. Even the umpires haven't made their way to the middle as yet. Just taking a little bit of time, and it's a time where we can see the lights getting switched on slowly, gradually, because there you go, the lights are on now. And they will be batting under the lights. Power Punjab boys, they've done well with the ball. 30 extras, unbelievable. Only 20 runs with the bat by Asia Tuskers. Mind you, Asia Tuskers earlier on won the toss and opted to bat first. Couldn't impress with the bat. Only managed 50 runs. And they were bundled out by the opposition. And now it's 51 runs target, which is needed to be chased down for Power Punjab boys. Shouldn't be a problem, but it's gonna be even Steven, because they are under 12, they're only young, learning, and you can't expect them to do wonders. Just about getting ready, both of the opening batters of Power Punjab to make their way to the centre. Would look to start well with the bat, especially in the power play. The new hard cherry, the new white, the new ball is going to come nicely on the bat, I'm expecting. And if it is coming nicely on the bat, then the batters can do only one thing, just place it in the gap and get a few runs. And hope so, as they've been provided with some freebies, with some extra deliveries by the opposition. Same is going to be the case here. This is what they will be expecting. On the other hand, Asia Tuskers will be looking to do something very special to stop the opposition from getting those runs. Will look to work on their accuracy and would love to take wickets up front. If they are able to take wickets up front, then they can surprise the opposition. So it's going to be very important that they start off well. Streaming live this all action for these younger boys. Right then, and now you can watch on your screen, both of the batters, opening batters have appeared. They are in the center, ready to take guard, to stop the run chase. 51 runs is the target, mind you, for Power Punjab boys to get this all-important victory against their name. Whereas the opposition need 10 wickets. Simple as that. They can't contain They will have to pick up all the wickets if they are to make a match of it. Asia Tuskers. Fly to delivery, played away nicely, straight to the fielder. But they have taken a run. Good start for the batting. First run on the board here. It's Arham who has taken the run, and Saif, the captain, is going to be on strike now. The captain to captain, because Faris has got the ball. He's the captain of Asia Tuskers, is Faris, the bowler. And Saif is on strike, the captain of the opposition. Starts off well, does Saif, gets a run around the corner. So both of the opening batters for Power Punjab are off the mark, on their way with the singles. Almost same sort of field set here for these batters as it was by the opposition in the first half. Mid-wicket back on the boundary. They have a corner inside the circle, mid-on inside the circle, square leg inside the circle, short third inside the circle, backward of point away from the circle. A good delivery. He was fishing for it outside the off stump, and a sloppy bit of work by the fieldsman down there at long stop has given 2 extra runs in my opinion, because that ball should have been stopped. Instead, 2 runs taken. When you don't have many runs to defend, then you cannot afford to do this sort of work in the field. But these are only young boys. These are only learning curves for them. They will learn from their mistakes and gradually will gain rhythm, will gain confidence, experience. All of the things will come together by the passage of time. It's good that they're in action, they're playing, they're showing heart. Worked away nicely on the onside, seemed to be very confident with the bat, the opening batters of Power Punjab. Saif and Arham looking very good, both of them. Feeling bat on ball, which is always very important. No matter at which level you're playing, you got to feel your bat on ball all the time to look good as a batter. Nicely played away, stylishly played away for a single with soft hands. Off the back foot, picking the gap, working the ball. This is good, intelligent batting by the captain and Arham, his partner. So it's a good start to the run chase. They are already 6 without loss of wicket, without any dramas. On business straight away. Nicely picked away and picked the gap. That will run across the boundary for 4. First boundary of the run chase, and a very good one by Arham. A good way to finish the first over. It's 10 without loss of wicket. Good start for Power Punjab. Right then, the opening over has told the story so far. That, they are fully confident, both of the opening batters of Power Punjab. Shown some power, already struck a boundary, and good bit of running in between the wickets as well. The captain Saif, who is not out on 2, and his partner looking very good on 6 already. Better than run a ball, facing just 4 deliveries. To maintain a strike rate of 100 or above at this level when you are under 12, that is phenomenal achievement in my opinion. Only 41 runs to get now by 19 overs. Too many deliveries, 114 deliveries, 114 legitimate deliveries. Still to get those 41 runs shouldn't be a problem in terms of the scoring rate. Starts off with the wide, does Ali. It's a huge responsibility on these young boys to make a match of it. Asia Tuskers on the leg side. Sloppy work by the wicketkeeper. He's given away an extra run there. 2 runs will be added to the total. This is what Power Punjab want. This is what Power Punjab need. A little bit of help by the opposition, and they are on course to get these runs already. Played away this time to mid-on. A sloppy bit of work there. That ball should have been stopped. Chase for the fielder. He stops it, but I think it's a boundary, because by the time he dived, his feet were above the boundary. So that should be a 4. Got away with that, did the fielder on that occasion, but another wide ball here by Ali. So the score is already 14. Good to see bat on ball, good connection, batter approach as compared to their opposition by these batters of Power Punjab. The confidence is always there when you have very short runs to get, small amount of runs to get, only 51. So when you look at the scoreboard and see that it's going to be a tiny total, so you feel confident as a batter when you go in the field. This is what is happening exactly in the middle of the back foot. Nicely worked away, picks the gap, worked for the fielder at short fine, gives a chase, stops the ball, keeps it in play, but not before the bat is a crossover for a 2. Another couple runs added to the total. So this is good run chase, good start to the run chase here for Power Punjab. The opposition are already on the back foot, but they need to do wonders. They need to do something out of the ordinary. They need to do something out of the box, think out of the box, maybe put in some extra fielders close to the bat, put some extra bit of pressure on the batters. They're already out of this game, but need to do something special, because the orthodox fashion is not going to help their cause. It's going to just slip away from their hands this game, slowly but gradually, I'm sure. That's end of the second over. 17 without loss of wicket. Well, interestingly, I have seen 13 batters batting in this match so far, but I haven't seen a left-hander. So this is how majority of the players are playing right-handed. There was a time I remember for the West Indies when almost 9 players were left-handers. In the early 2000s, that bounced a little bit too much, so that's why it's been given no ball. Bouncing twice before the reaching the popping crease should be given as a no ball, and that's what happened. I was talking about West Indies having too many left-handers. That was the era when they had people like Chris Gale, good bit of football skills there shown by Forrest, the captain, good fielding at mid-on. Chris Gale opening with Wavell Hines, then they had Chandrapal, Brian Lara, Jimmy Adams. Majority of the players were left-handers. It's another free hit here, no ball, so this game is just slipping out of the hands of these boys, these young boys of Asia Tuskers. Played away to mid-wicket, will take a run, pinch a single, get off strike, will captain and give strike to Arham, who is batting nicely at the moment. Different tactics by the bowler when he's bowling to Arham, he coming from round the stumps. Faris, the captain himself, is into the attack. He has shortened his run up and he's bowling spinners now. welcome back live once again from Running Glass Institute, Lahore. And this all important match is happening between our Punjab boys and Asia Tuskers. The chase is in pursuit by Power Punjab, 51 runs to get in 20 overs, and they are looking very good, more than handy. In 2.4 overs, they have taken 22 runs without loss of any wicket. Very confident start for both of the batters, especially Arham has struck a boundary as well, not out on 9, and Saif, who is the captain of the side, is not out on 3. The opposition, Asia Tuskers, are searching for wickets. At the moment, they've been very hard to come by. Changing the strike now. The captain is going to be facing. Big swing and a miss there. There's a good delivery outside the off stump. A little bit of temptation. You got to make these batters try and go big, and in case they can falter as well, just induce them into the drives. Let them make mistakes like that. That's the wicket for Forrest, the captain. He's overjoyed. That's the first breakthrough, and maybe it's an opening here for the success by Asia Tuskers. He really enjoyed that wicket, did Forrest, the captain. He removed his opposite number. Correction, it's Arham, the man out. The boy who's got out is Arham, not the captain. The captain is still there. Beautiful drone, the non-identified flying object in the field, capturing the scenes from the air. Beautiful drone, the non-identified flying object in the field, capturing the scenes. So 22 for 1, the first wicket has been taken in the last over by the captain. Forrest, this is a big attempt outside the edge and work for the fielder to do at short third. Fails to stop the ball in the first attempt, but he does manage to stop it on the second attempt. Meanwhile, the batter's taken 2 runs. Fielding is very important part of the game, very important aspect of the game, but at this level you can expect these youngsters to just falter a little bit, which is acceptable because they're only under 12. Down the leg side again, this will be given as wide. This is not the need of the time here for Asia Tuskers. They need wickets, and the wickets will come only by bowling legal deliveries, legitimate deliveries, and to make the batsmen play at most of the deliveries. You will be able to extract some sort of positivity out of this surface. Another wide outside the off stump. That's poor stuff here. Lights are now fully into play. Under the lights, not easy, but these batters are making things look easy and running well between the wickets as well. You can only expect them throwing underarms because they are not powerful. They are only young boys, lads. They are tiny kids. It's good to see them playing. I appreciate. Bowled him, knocked him over. Another wicket goes down. Went across the line there. Tried to pierce the offside field. It was a loopy delivery, lofted sort of delivery, and nicely castled him. Well disguised. Good delivery, good bowling. Charez the batter out for naught. 2 wickets are down now. They need more of these. Asia Tuskers, if they are to make a comeback in this match. Good loopy delivery bowled by the bowler to get his man there. Very good breakthrough, 2 wickets down. Need more of these, need to make a comeback fairly quickly, otherwise the opposition are in need of only 24 runs. Shouldn't be a problem. But you never know in cricket, things do change dramatically. And this is what is expected in this game at the minute so far. What we are seeing is happening. One thing good which I've noticed in the bowling is that they've been far more disciplined as compared to the opposition in the first half. Too many wide deliveries. 30 extra runs were given by Power Punjab. And as compared to them, they've been far more disciplined, the opponent bowlers of Asia Tuskers. Unfortunately, couldn't do well with the bat, Asia Tuskers. That's why they have only 50 runs to defend. So it's not going to be that easy because only a little bit of partnership, 10 to 15 runs partnership is going to make a huge difference. This is that type of game. Mini total, very tiny target, 51 runs to get. So it's not going to be that tough here for the opposition. They've taken 2 wickets. There you see a view of the spectators. The spectators are the parents of the players playing, most of them supporting them big time. Their families are supporting here, which is always a confidence booster for these young lads. At this level, it's a very good facility. Full toss driven handsomely and gets away. Chase for the fielder who fails to stop the ball. It's a boundary. Nicely got it in the gap there. No, she is looking very good. His first boundary. Just made it into a full toss and got it in the gap, got it over the middle of the bat, and the timing was exquisite, and the outfield does the rest. Very fast outfield here in Running Glass Cricket Academy, Lahore. Another full toss. This time he goes on the onside. A little bit of fumble. No damage done. Dot ball. It was hit pretty firmly. That's why the batters didn't get the chance to cross over for a single. But that's the end of the over. It's 32 for 1 after 4. 31 for 2. Beg your pardon. Got carried away with the score there. But it's only 20 runs to get now for the batters of Power Punjab. Looks as if that they're well on course to win this match, unless something miraculous happens for the opponent bowlers of Asia Tuskers. They need to do something very, very special. They need to bowl out of their skins. Someone will have to bowl a spell of his life as a bowler to get their side back in this match. Down the track, it's in the air, but didn't carry to the fielder. A little bit of fumble allows to complete the run comfortably in the end. They are just moving towards the target. Orham is still there. He's batting brilliantly. He's the only player I saw in double figures in this match. On 13 off the back foot, nicely played. Straight to cover for a single. Most of these boys are taught to throw the ball underarm at this level, at this age, which is understandable because their shoulders don't have that much power to throw this white cherry, this ball. It's a hard cricket ball. The weight of this ball is almost 155 grams. So that is too much for these young boys. It's a no ball. It was a high full toss. And umpire says that, come on son, you have to re-bowl that. And it's going to be a license for the batsman now to go big. They're already playing with the license because they have only small total to chase, and they're playing with the license in their hands, in their pockets rather. There you go, full toss. Played away to cover for another single. .36 runs, 15 runs to get now, just inching towards the victory target. Nicely bowled. He yoked himself in the end, did the batter, and good fielding of his own bowling. Ibi is the bowler operating. Played away nicely to mid-on for another single. The little bit of fumble there, which allows the batsman to feel free. Change of angle by Ibi will be coming round the stumps. Bowling to Noshi. Full toss over the head of the bowler Ibi, but no run there. Dot ball to finish the over. Five bowled, it's 37 for 2. Still 1 over to go in the power play, so looks as if that the power play has been all about the batting of Asia Tuskers. And he's been played away nicely on the onside for a boundary. Greeted with a nice lofted shot on the onside. Beautiful execution and very good result for Arham. He's looking very dangerous. 19 already he's made. And he's played some beautiful strokes in this short innings. Again played away with some authority. They have a protection now. Single is taken. And move to 42. Only 9 runs for the victory here. No, she's on strike. Backing away, exposing the stumps. And he doesn't need second invitation, does Forrest, the captain. He gets his wicket yet again, the second one for him. Third wicket down for Power Punjab. Asia Tuskers have never been in this match, I would presume, but still will give credit to Forrest, the captain. He has shown big heart, shown very good resilience. Even in the batting, when he was batting, he stayed for 14 or 15 deliveries, for only 5 he made. It was a struggling innings earlier in the first half, and now with the ball has taken 2 wickets, and he's really giving his 100%. Very confident lad. Another good delivery, played away back towards the bowler. Hussain is the new coming batter. He was very impressive with the ball, was Hussain. Taken 3 wickets in the over, did Hussain. Wide outside the off stump, will add another run. Off the back foot this time, nicely played to the covers. This will go towards the boundary. It beats the fielder in the end. Make that 47 for 3 with 1 ball to go in the power play. Only 1 hit away now. Played away down to mid-wicket. They are almost in the center of the batters, but sent back by the partner, and that's the end of the over. Successful one by Forrest, taking a wicket in that over, but power play is done and dusted. And Power Punjabs are 47 for 3. Arham is the player on strike. He will be the ideal player to hit the winning runs. Charges, but doesn't get to the pitch of the ball. It's wide, very wide outside the off stump. So now 3 runs required, only 1 boundary away are Power Punjabs. Played away nicely. Couldn't get the gap, but it was a very good looking shot nevertheless. Now 2 runs away. 49. Hussain would like to finish things off in style. And his partners are just getting together for the celebration at the boundary line. He goes in the air and he goes for a couple of bounces to mid-off. It's a chance to take the 2nd run, but they don't take the 2nd run as Arham wants to be at the striking end and wants to hit the winning runs by himself. So it's 50 comes up for Power Punjabs with only 3 wickets down. 1 run for the victory now. Scores level. Arham, who has been very impressive so far, batting on 21 runs. Played away straight to short mid-wicket, no run there. Ideally would love to finish things off. Will Arham still will have to wait. Another dot ball. In no rush, in no hurry, understandable. Ample time, plenty of time to go, plenty of deliveries to go. Scores level already. Another dot ball. There you go. These are the winning runs, and this is some style to get his side over the line. Arham, very impressive. Couple of bounces over mid-wicket boundary. Beautifully executed stroke, and look at them enjoying. They are in the field, all of the side, and enjoying this victory. Well played, Power Punjab. Commiseration to the losing boys. Asian Tuskers shown big heart, big promise, but it wasn't their day. In the end, Power Punjabs win this match comprehensively over their opposition, and it's been very impressive encounter so far, what we have witnessed from Honey Glass Institute, Lahore.